Seriously athletic. Darius, you guys, the offensive rebound was a really big factor tonight, keeping them off the offensive boards. What do you see? What did you see in that, and how you guys fix that moving forward?
Offensive rebound was kind of bit us a little bit tonight. I think it was 17, 7 in the fourth. That's by itself, so that was kind of tough. We just have to just turn around and box out our man. New York is a physical team, so we have to be more physical than they are down the stretch. We have to hit first, and I think we just kind of just laid down a little bit and just let them just get a couple important offensive rebounds, and I think that's what changed the game.
I mean, as we've talked about, and JB's talked about how a lot of this is just experience-based. You have to go through it. So experiencing your first playoff game tonight, what did you see that was different that you can take forward?
The physicality was definitely a difference for us. Like you said, a lot of us haven't played in it, so it was a good learning experience. Now we just go back and watch the film and just see how we just change everything and just try to hit first. I think that they kind of just took us out of everything because they hit first and we just didn't hit back. I think we just laid down a little bit, and I think that was the game.
Tom.
Tom, Darius, did anything take you by surprise? You talked about the physicality and the intensity, but beyond that, was it about what you expected?
Yeah, the crowd was really into it. You really felt the crowd in the first quarter and in the fourth when it was crunch time. So, we expected all of that. We expect the intensity to be high. We expect the crowd to be into it. It was something that we expected. It was games that everybody played in before. It's just meaningful this time. So, it was really no big difference. It was just a basketball game for us.
Chris
York, Cleveland.com. Darius, it seemed like early in the second half, JB took you off the ball, played you off the ball. In what way did that help you get going offensively?
Just seeing a couple go through. I think that kind of got me going a little bit. And then, they have to help. They have to make a choice. If Don handling the ball and I'm in the corner, and they have to just make a choice if they're going to leave me or let Don just go score at the rim or make a play from there. So that's all it was in the second half. And then when I started making a couple shots, they started staying home, and Don got going. So, it's really pick your poison. We just have to just finish it on the defensive end.
Daryl
Leiter, 92 through the fan. Darius, you mentioned Donovan. Just what can you say about the effort that you guys got from him on both ends of the floor?
It was really good. We need that from him the whole series and beyond. It's really good for him just to see a couple go through and just get hot like that when we need him to. So it was a good feeling for all of us. For him as well, and everybody in the building to see a couple go through from him, get the energy back up in the building. And on the defensive end, I think he was great. A lot of effort. Even when he switched out on Jalen Brunson, there was a lot of effort, and we had a couple good stops and got out in transition. We got a couple easy ones, so we need that effort from him all game and all year.
And New York won 6 of the intangible categories tonight. Just how do you guys flip that come Tuesday night, because you're going to need to?
The intangibles?
Yeah. Bench scoring, fast break points, points off turnovers, second chance points, stuff like that. Just how do you flip that come Tuesday night?
I think we actually did a pretty good job. Just defending. We just had to come up with the rebound. So I think that's nothing that we really wouldn't change, but turnovers. I think it was like they had a lot of points off our turnovers. Just a lot of turnovers were killing us, especially in the first half. That's when they just got going a little bit. I think the turnovers really killed us. Offensive rebounds is our main focus right now. We just have to just finish the possession. That's when we get out and run, and that's what we do and be our best.
Danny Cunningham, ESPN Cleveland. Darius, how do you find a balance in terms of taking what the defense is giving you versus aggressively hunting your own shot?
Just have different moments and just try to read the game. When Don got it going, I just try to find him as much as I can and just try to run the offense. And then I mean, when it's early in the game, that's why I try to just be aggressive a little bit, but be aggressive to make the right play, not just to find my own shot. So, I mean, it's just a balance of the game, see how the game is going. If we need a couple buckets, that's why I go be aggressive. If it's like a tight game, I'm trying to make the right read as much as I can, but still be aggressive to try to find mine.
Do you think that your level of aggressiveness was where it needed to be tonight?
Yeah. I don't think so, to be honest with you. I think I could be a little bit more aggressive and take care of the ball in crunch time. I think it was a lot on Don coming down the stretch, just trying to go get his instead of just letting the ball move. And I think that's just on me, not being aggressive, not taking the shots when I'm open. So I'll take that.
Ash.
Ashley Bastock, Cleveland.com. Darius, I mean, I know this year you guys have had a ton of come-from-behind victories. It doesn't seem like much rattles you as a group. So how do you think the response is going to be in these 2 days between games from you guys?
Just go back, watch the film, see what we did really good, and see what we had a couple mistakes on. I know the main focus is going to be finishing possessions. So, I mean, it's a long series. Go back, watch the film, just see what happens.
And then, another Donovan question, just that play in the second quarter where he jumped over the scorer's table to save the ball. Like, what does it do for the rest of the team when you see a guy make a hustle play like that?
One of our leaders just do something like that, and I mean, it just brings the intensity up from everybody. When we sacrificing our bodies, Mike's getting elbowed from Julius, even a little altercation when you push JA, I mean, that gets everybody fired up, that gets the arena fired up. So, I mean, we need those plays. I mean, it's just energy plays, so we need them throughout the series.
Nate.
Nate Aldridge, guy from the Journal. Darius, the other day we were talking about the roller coaster and how you knew it was going to be that. How do you kind of, as a leader, talk to other guys and make sure everybody's head is right, going into game 2?
It's a long series. I think we had them to 101 points tonight. 101 points. I think that's pretty good defensively. But like I said, we just have to finish possession so we can get out and running and be in transition and get open shots. So, I mean, we just walk around with our heads high, even though it was a loss. We come back Tuesday and see what happens.
Jeff.
Jeff Shidon, you said that you learned tonight that you guys have to hit first. So, Mike, was it more physical than you even expected?
Yeah, I'll say that. The refs let us play a lot. So we hit first and see how the refs react instead of being punched in the face and just laying down to it. I think that's the mentality that we have to have is go punch first, see what the refs just have, and see what they do, see if they're going to blow the whistle or not. We just set the tone for the game like that.
Last one, Rachel.
Rachel Hill, WOVU. Darius, she said that this was a learning experience for you, your first game. What's the single most important takeaway you have from tonight?
We need a good shot every possession. We can't just have wasteful possessions. I think the turnovers really killed it for us. 14 as a team I think that's a lot for a playoff game. So just taking care of the ball, just try to get a shot up every possession, just see if it goes in or not. I mean, we have 2 7-footers down there that's going to fight and battle for offensive rebounds, so just take the shot when we're open.